So what I have here is an empty website, that is ASP.NET website. Then I'm going to add a web page to this. So I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to say add new item. So as simple as that. Then I'm going to select this web form as my option. So I will just add the web form as my option. The next thing that we are supposed to do is I will go to the design view. I will go to the design. Under that design, we are supposed to add a script manager into our page. So let's go to the toolbox over here and I'm going to go to this script manager and then drag and keep it here. So script manager appears there without any problem. So we have a script manager. Remember, the work of the script manager is to maintain the different scripts. It will load the script as and when it is required, and it manages all the activities or all the asynchronous updates. Then I'm going to add a update panel. So you can just add the update panel onto the project. Okay. I'm going to then add the standard components. That is, I want to add a label followed by a button. And this is the script manager. So I've added both of them inside them. Let's go to the source code now, and you must see the exact thing what it has done. You have the update panel. Inside that you have the content template, and the content template must contain the content that requires a asynchronous postback. Just I'm going to change this one, the text of this text box, and I'm going to say get time. This one simple thing, get time, to get the time. And if you go to the design view, it is going to be get time. That's the only thing I've done. Okay, so I'll just change the text there. Then outside this update panel, so outside this update panel, I'm going to add a label. Double tap to get the label, and I'm going to put an ID to this label. ID equal to label 2 as my label. Then I'm going to put a break, and finally I'm going to add a button. Again, I'm going to add the ID equal to button 2. Okay, I'm going to change this text. I'm going to say postback that's another thing. This is a demo, just a postback. So this is how it's going to appear in the page of some text, and you have some text is there. Now the backside content, you need to add it. Let's add let's go to this one, get time. Okay, you double click on that, get time. Then I'm going to say label one dot text equal to current time is plus datetime dot now dot to string. Simple as that. So I'm just displaying the time there. I'm not doing anything extra there. Let's go back to the page again. I'm going to double click on this post back. The same old thing, and I'll not waste my time. I will just make it as label 2. Save it and just wave this thing in the browser. So this one will be either asynchronous call. This is the post back. Okay, it's very simple demo indicating how it goes. Able to get that thing? Yes. So done. A very simple way of getting the things. Is it done? Okay, a very simple demo that just tells you how to use the Ajax into your web page. There's nothing you're doing, almost nothing, just a simple line of text that just gives you the current time. That's it. This particular page will give you only the time. Whenever you call that date time, and if you call date time and the thing, it's going to just show that. Very simple. One slightly, is it done? Okay. A slightly modified version, we will be trying to connect to the database, and we'll see how we can go about connecting a database and how to use it in our application. So let's go ahead and let's try to achieve that. I'm going to put one more form into my project. So I'm going to add a new item, and I'm not really interested in the name of it. It's a web form. I will add a separate web form into my project. The name is not important to me. Now let's look at the first one without the Ajax. The next one we will be using this Ajax. Let's recall what we have done in the very old day. We have done one exercise wherein we try to connect to the database, and we have tried to retrieve the values from the database. So let's look at that example, how we can get the data from the database. Now I'm going to get that Northwind database. I will be using the Northwind MDB that I have given you in the last class. So I will use that Northwind MDB. Let me go to the website here, and let me right click on it, and I'm going to say add some folder, that is ASP.NET folder, and I'm interested in the app.data, app_data, that's the folder I'm interested in. So I want to add a app.data as my folder, so I'm going to add that then, app.data, to my application. Then I want to add a existing item. The existing item, you can definitely guess what is it. I'm going to add the Northwind into this project. So let me right click on this, and I'm going to say I want to add an existing item into my project. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to select the place where I have my database, and in the last class I have copied it into my D drive, that is my database, and I have my Northwind database. So I have just copied my Northwind database into my project. So I'm not copying it anywhere. I'm copying it into a specific location, and that location is the app_data and the Northwind MDB. So I want to copy, I want to use this Northwind database in my application. Is it done? Is it over? So you have the Northwind database with you. Yes? Is it over? Let's go ahead and let's add a combo box now. There is no, absolutely there is no Ajax involved in this demo. We will convert entire thing into the Ajax later. Okay, let's go and add a drop down list. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to get the drop down list first. We have done this exercise. This is just a repetition of the exercise that you have already done. I will first select the country, then I will select the I selected the customer based on the country, and then I think I want to select the details, something of that type. I will do it. So I will drag the drop down, and it says it is not connected. It just says it is unbound, to say that it is not bound to any database. So I want to connect to a database. So I'm going to say I want to choose the data source. I'm going to click on that. It's going to say currently there is no data source. I will select the new data source, and it's going to give me the, I'm going to select the Microsoft Access database. In this case, I've selected the new database and the Microsoft Access database. Let's click OK. Then it's going to say where is your database file. I will browse, and it will be available under app.data. The database will be available. So I will browse and select that. Let's click OK to select the database. So this is the place where I have my database, that is under root. I have the app data and I have the Northwind .mdb. So I have my database there. It's just the location of the database. Okay. Then it's going to say, okay, which is the product that or which is the table that you want to select. Now I'm interested in, I think I will go for the customers. Now customers have, I think I will go for customer. Customers have the country. Okay. Customer have the country. I've selected the table as customer, and customers have country. And I don't want to, the countries will repeat for every row. If there are many customers from the same country, the countries will start repeating. So I'm going to say I want a unique rows. So I'm using it to select countries from the customer unique. So that is the query. I think the query is shown here. So select distinct, not the, we are using the select distinct country from the customer. Let's go ahead and let's go to the next one, and I can test this thing whether my query really works, and you see that list of countries will be available to you. Click finish, and that's all you need to do. We will just click OK, and it's going to work. Okay. Now you notice over here there is an option called as enable postback. That means when I make a selection within this list, it is now bound to the countries. It will get the list of countries. If I select a different country, then I want an event to be generated and the content to be posted back to my website. I'm not doing it now because I will be doing it later. To just get a feel what it is going to do now, I will save this content and right click and say I want to view it in the browser. So when you view this page in the browser, it's going to fill the combo box. You've done this thing, it's not a new thing. It is going to fill the combo box with the list of countries. So this is what it's going to do. So you get a list of country, and if you make a selection, nothing happens because I have not enabled the post flag. So when I make the item change, when the item in the combo box changes, there is no event raised because I have not selected the post flag, so it's not going to send anything back to the server. So I will come back now. Now I want to display the list of customer who are available in this or who are there in this country. So let me do that thing. I will go to my toolbox, and this time you've done this thing in the previous exercise. I will go to the data and I'm going to get the grid view from my data. I'm going to get that grid view. So go here and I'm going to get that grid view and I want to place it. Now so far there is no, absolutely there is no Ajax involved. So this not there. Okay. As usual, it's going to ask me where is the data source. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm not going to use the same data source that is used by the data bound control. I don't want to mess up with the previous connection, so I will use the separate one. I'm going to say I want to make a new data source. The same old thing will repeat. I'm going to select the Microsoft Access as my option. I think you have done it in the last class. You did it with the SQL Server itself. This time I'm doing it with the Access. It's one and the same. It's not going to make much difference. Let's go ahead and let's select again from app.data. I'm going to select the country that is Northwind database as usual. Browse and select the Northwind database from the app data. Let's go ahead and this time again I'm going to select the customer. I will go ahead and select the customer. I will not select anything else because it's the details that I'm going to show. But this time I'm going to show customer ID, company name. I think that's maybe contact name. That's enough for me. So 3 things I'm going to show in the grid. But I want to put a where clause. Now this condition, so here if you notice the SQL statement here, I just say select customer ID, company name, contact from customer. That means it's going to select all the customers. I don't want all the customers. I want the customers to be filtered by the country that is selected in the combo box. If I select Argentina as my country in the combo box, I want to see only the customers in the Argentina, not the other place. So I want to do that. That's why I want to go for the where clause. So I went to this where clause here in the previous one. So where I'm going to say the country equal to, I think I have not selected the country in my previous one. Okay, where the country is equal to from the control. The country is equal to from the control. Okay, so the source control, and I'm going to say drop down list. So whichever I'm selecting, whichever ID that I'm selecting, I'm going to use it. The default is null, so if nothing is selected, I'm going to use the default value. So I'm going to just add it here. Okay. Click OK, and this is what it's going to specify me. So default it's going to say okay, customer name, customer ID, contact name, where country equal to question mark. Question mark is the parameter. We don't have the named parameter in Microsoft Access. It is always the question mark. That's the problem with the Microsoft Access. We cannot use the @ and the parameter name, so that's not available. Let's go ahead and if you want, you can select the country also. I think I will leave out that country. And let's test the condition here. The value is USA. So let's see whether I get the country. You can believe that this is USA. So when I test it, I'm going to give the parameter as the USA, or I can give the parameter as UK. That's the value that I'm specifying, and I must get the customers who are there in the UK. So this is it's working fine. Let's click finish, and you get the thing. Now I don't want the sorting and all the things. I want the selection. So I want a selection for this grid so that I can select the list. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's run the. Sorry, if I run it, the first page will appear. It's okay. It says they want me to enable debugging. I said okay, enable debugging. I want to debug this. It's going to show me the first page. I am not. I think it's showing me the second page. Is well and good. So we have the country here. I'm going to select the other country. Nothing happens. Okay. So you notice nothing happens. Why nothing happens? Are you there? Yeah. Nothing happens. What's the reason? There is no postman. Okay. Why there is no postman? Because in the combo box, I have not opted for postman. So when the selection in the combo box changes, I am not opting for a postman. So I want a postman here. So when something changes, I want it to send the data back to the server. So I will go here and then say enable postman. So I will enable a postman on this. When I say that, that means to say that if there is a change in the item, selection of the item, I want a postman. That means I want the content to be sent to the server. So let's run it this time, and you will notice that it's going to work fine this time. So there is a pushback now on the page, and as you make a selection of different countries, you will notice that there is a dynamic updation, but you will notice that if I select Finland, and there is going to be a customer of the Finland, if I select Norway, and there is going to be a Norway customer, and so on. So it is working, but you notice that there is a delay in the, and you notice here it is doing the entire postback. Altogether, complete postback is done. Let's go one step ahead, and in the last class, just to recall what you have done in the previous classes. What we have done there is we added one more, the detailed view. Now that's detailed view is not really required here, but because I am not doing, I think I will cut it short up to this point. Because it's one more way of doing it. Now what I want is I want some dynamism in my project. Now you notice that with this the project is fine, but the updates are not. There is always a flash. Now, assuming that I have other components in my page, so even though I don't have any other component in my page, but just to assume that there is going to be some other component, and whenever there is other component, if you assume that there are going to be some pictures and some graphics over here, and if you are going for a complete postback, this is going to delay the or it is going to make the things a bit clumsy, and people don't like that thing, because every time they change the country, entire page is getting loaded and they have to wait for a long time. Assume that you have many things over here. So how to avoid it? I want this part to be dynamic. So whenever I make changes into this, I want a dynamic updates without a full page postback. How to achieve this? I need to use a Ajax call. So let's do that thing. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to get the individual component. And remember, the component that you are required, the one component that is very much required in any page is this script manager. So without that nothing works. So I'm going to drag that script manager. I'm going to place that script manager in my page. It is required. Somewhere you put the script manager on the page. It's not that it is required at this place or that place. Anywhere you want, you can place the script manager. It must be there. That component that when I put the script manager, what it does is it will, I think in the morning I've shown you, it actually initializes the script manager so that that class is initialized at the client side, and then it's able to handle it. Then the next thing I want is my update panel. So I'm going to get my update panel. Okay, and I am supposed to add the content inside this. I'm supposed to get these two inside that. It's going to be a terrible thing if you try to do it click and drag. So what I'm going to do is I have the update panel here, and you will recall that you are not going to put the content directly inside the update panel. You need to have this content templates. Remember, you are supposed to put anything inside this content template. The reason is this is inside it. There is one more component. If you just look here, there is something called as triggers. I'm going to talk about that trigger in the other class. So for today, I'm not going to do that thing. Now I'm supposed to get everything from here, and I'm supposed to put it there. So I have this data access. I will go top from this place. This is the script manager. Whatever that is top up to this div. So everything from the div, form div to the one that is there. I'm going to cut that thing. I'm going to paste it inside here. You can do Control K D to format it. So entire thing is put inside that. So just keep that script manager. So everything comes inside, so completely inside. Where to just about the script manager. Remember, you have the script manager and you have this update panel. Leave these two things and definitely don't cut this form and other component. For example, what you have, the drop down list, one component is required, data access source, the other component, grid view, the component, the data access source, the other component. All of them has to be taken out, and you can put them inside. So we have the drop down list, the data access source, the source that is associated, that's the SQL statement associated with it, the grid view, which will show the grid content, and the data access, that is the selection from customer where condition is there. Cut that thing and paste it inside the content template. So you have this content template, put it inside that. So when you do that, inside this content template, everything will be there. So these two, this is the grid view, data source drop down. That this one is the data access for that. This is the grid, and the other one is the next. Okay, you have everything now. Let's give it a try. Let's run it, and let's see what's going to happen this time. So when you run this thing, this is same thing. It's not going to be a different thing. Only difference now is when I make a selection, you notice you concentrate on this part, that is the localhost here. You notice that there is not going to be any change in this place. It will do an asynchronous call directly. Okay, the effect is without any blink on your page. Immediately it will do it. You've seen this thing whenever you are filling the forms. For example, if you select the country as India, automatically the next combo box is filled with the states of India. The minute you select the state as Karnataka, the next combo box is filled automatically with the state within Karnataka. So this is the effect that you see in the real life application. and the effect, even though it is obvious that you notice that there's no click, nothing happens. The reason is it is the Ajax call that they are doing to achieve this. Okay, so it is much easier to use the Ajax. We will see some of the problems that are there when you try to do it. Now, in this case, with this ordinary black and white page over here, there is nothing that you gain. Okay, except that you have additional JavaScripts that are there in the client side, but there is no any benefits that you get with this demo. But this is a demo. Let me remind you. Assuming that you have some other component over here, only when you have some other component, that definitely this is a positive edge on the ordinary postback. So you're not posting the entire content. You're posting only what is required. But for this, if you just take this page itself, there is not going to be much difference in the content that is delivered from one side to the other. I explain this thing again in the theory class. What is the problem and how to overcome these problems? Okay, hope you are able to get it. Yes. Now let's go back to the crystal report. I'm going to start a project, and this time again, I don't know why it is going to Visual Basic every now and then. I will go to the my C#. I'm not going to build a Windows Form application. I will build the empty web page again. I will select a empty website. So I'm going to select empty web application. The name is not really important to me. So I think you can give the name as the name is important this time because it's part. Okay. We will create a custom application that will again show us the report, but this time based on the country. The same thing we are going to do it. It's going to drill down the customers based on the country, and we're going to see that thing. So let's add a page to this. So I'm going to add a page to this. So web form, again, the name is not really important to me. And this report is again based on the crystal report. Now this time, unlike your ordinary Windows application, that is the ordinary Windows Form application, whenever you select a ASP.NET application, it will add the full .NET framework to you. So if you are creating a Windows Form application, all the libraries are not included. Only .NET 4 client components are added. The client component does not include the Visual Basic. So you will have some problem if you are using the ordinary Windows application. Let's go here and let's go to the reporting. So we are there at the reporting, and you will notice that reporting contains automatically the reporting contains the crystal report. It's there directly with you. Now I'm going to just put the I will change over to the design view so that I can put the component. Remember, you just recall what you have done. When you put the combo box, there was a data source that was associated with that combo box. When you put the grid, there was this data source that is associated with it. So it is true here also. When you try to put a crystal report, you need to put the crystal report data source. Now the data source work is to connect to the database and fetch the data. What the crystal report viewer will do is it will show the report to the user. So you need both the components. Either you add this crystal report and use the wizard to create this one, or you put this one and do it. It's one and the same. Whether if you just put the crystal report, from there is a provision for creating a new data source. Then you can add the it will automatically create the report source for you. Now I'm going to add this one first. So I'm going to drag this report source. Again, this is the block that you have already seen there. I will add the data source there. Okay. I'm going to press enter. Crystal report data source. I'm not doing something different. Then I'm going to add a crystal report viewer. Okay. Now crystal report viewer also has the option. This is the crystal report viewer. It won't appear like the viewer that you've seen in the Windows Form application, because you have to put the report, then only it's going to show. Now first thing is I'm going to configure the data source. How I have done it for the combo box. First get the data source from where you are going to get the data. So I'm going to just click on it and I'm going to say configure the report source. So that is nothing but get the data source. Let me click on it and it's going to specify where is the data source. Now it's going to specify the crystal report to bind to. So I'm going to say I want a new report, and what I selected is a new report here. Then it's going to say what's the name of this report. I'm not going to change that report. Let's click OK. Okay. Let's click OK again. That's all you need to do. It will create a crystal report for you. You're back to the same place. Are you there here? This was what you've seen. You're creating a new report. Click OK 2 times. Create a new report, a new data source. That's it. I want to create a blank one. You can try this wizard at home. Wizards are easy to start with, but they are more constrained when you want to create a flexible report. They are not going to produce the report that you really wanted. Just click OK. And what you notice now is you are back to the square one, and this is where you started in the last lab. There is no change. Okay, whether you use the web application or whether you use the ordinary Windows or whether you do something else, creating report is the same look and feel everywhere for any type of application. So, are you there here? Everybody is there? Okay. Let's right click as usual, and I'm going to go to the database expert. So the first one, what you just recall, you connect it to the database. Let's click on that, and it's going to tell me where is the database. Now you may have this database or you may not have that database, but still I'm going to make go with the same option. Create a new connection. If you have it, you can directly use it from here. It's nothing that if you don't have it, create a new connection, then go to the database. So what did I do? Click on this plus sign, database file, and select the Northwind. So I'm going to select this Northwind, click open, and you have the Northwind with you. Okay. Click on the plus in front of the tables. So you have the tables. There is no change in this one or the other one. Okay. Is it done? I'm going to select customers. I'm going to select orders. I'm going to select order details. I'm going to select products. So I'm going to select too many tables over here. So customer, order details, product. So product is there because I want to know the product name. Orders and order details you know very well. Order and order details. And I want to know who is the customer who sent that order. So these are all connected together. So customer places an order. Order contains order details contains the products, and I want to know what is the name of the product. So that's why I'm connecting all of them together. This is already, the connection is already laid out in the Northwind, so I don't have to do anything. Let's go here and let's click OK. So I get the connection, you notice if you just watch it here, you will notice that it's showing you the relationship. Again, you want to change the relationship and do mess with that thing, you can do it at any time. I am not interested in that. I will just click OK to go ahead with it. So if I go to the data expert, the data fields over here, you will notice that I have everything. So I have the customer, and if you click on this customer table now, you have all the details, and there is no right mark here indicating that none of them are getting used in my table. So I think I will in this toolbox. Okay, so I have the thing. Now I want to go for a group wise selection. I don't want to show everything in a single column, and it's not going to be appealing report if you try to do it. So first thing I want to group is it's based on the countries. So let's go on country, then on the customer, then on their orders. So let's do that thing. So let's go with the countries. Now you have this customer and there is a country for that. Okay, there is one. You have this order and there is a country for that, the ship country. Okay, now I want to know where this product is sent, not who has placed an order. So for example, sitting inside India, Reliance can order for something to be dispatched to Sri Lanka. So they will not place an order from Sri Lanka because their headquarters is there in Mumbai or Gujarat. I don't know where they have the headquarters. Okay, it's the same thing. They will place an order, but the order is placed from the headquarters, but the product is shipped to some other place. That's why we have this shipping address. Okay, the customer's detail. This is the corporate office details, which is available where their headquarters are there. But the product has to be delivered. For example, from if you take Infosys, Bangalore will place an order for a product that has to be delivered to Mangalore. So the product, the order may not be placed from the Mangalore division itself. They may place it from some other place. So I want to know where the products are getting delivered, not from where the product is being ordered. The reason is most of the, if you take this customer in a corporate world, if you take the customer, most of the time the headquarters are there in some major cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, Gujarat, Noida, or some other place. Only few places, or Chennai, or this kind of place. Okay, you don't get other places. But we want to know where the things are getting shipped. Okay, so when we have that thing, then we can decide on what to do with the thing, what is the cost incurred and so on. So I will go here and I want it to be based on the ship country. So I want to go for the first group. Let me go to the report here. I'm not going to drag anything because I want to create a group. Anywhere in the report, right click on it and I'm going to say report, and under this report I want to say group expert. I want to group it now. So I will say group expert, and this time I want to group it not on the customer. I want to group it on the orders and the place where it is getting shipped. That is the ship country. This is the place where I want the group. Okay. So I'm going to click OK, ship country, and that is the first group. So first on the country, I want to do it. Then I want to drill down a bit further, and I want to know within this country, I want to group on the customer. So the same customer might have placed many orders. So we want to know how many orders that customer is placing. So the next one, next grouping, I'm going to again right click on it and I'm going to say report, and I'm going to say group expert. This time, go ahead and I want to do it in the orders. You know, here we have this order ID. I think, sorry, not the order. I want to make it for the customer. So this is the order. I will go for this customer ID. So this is the customer. You don't have the customer name itself, the company name. I can't group it on company name because it's not unique. Okay, company name can be repeated. So I will go here. So then I have this from here. So this is the ID. Now the problem with this ID is it's a very small number. I'm going to slightly pull it here. Okay, to the side. It's a number. It's an ID. Now ID will not make a. This one is the country, so I can know Argentina, India, Pakistan. I know that is a country. I don't have to put a label in front of it. But the next one is actually a country. Now, if you just look at this one without making change, if you just look at this, this is what it's going to appear. Now, this is not making any sense if somebody tries to read this thing. What is that thing? It's actually an ID of the country. I mean, the company. So, what I want to do here is I want to display the name of the company. So, I'm going to drag. This time, I'm going to remember this is the group now. I'm going to drag this company and I'm going to place it here. So that's the company name. So that company name appears in front of the ID. Okay. Then I will slightly pull it this side. So let's just pull this slightly here. And I'm going to just place one more text field here to just say that it's the ID that I'm using. So at this place, I want to place a label. So I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to say insert, and I have this text object. So I will click on that, right click, insert text object, and I want that text object right after this company name. So I'm going to just place it here. That's the one. And I'm going to say company ID, just to, company ID. And I think I've already told you in the last class, you are restricted with the space whenever you are using the reports. So we can't lavishly think of putting wasting spaces there. So I will slightly increase its size. I think that's enough. Let's give it a preview and let's see how it's going to appear now. Okay, that's company ID. And you get the company name and the company ID. It's going to appear. Is it done? Yes? Able to get that thing? Where is it there? Visual report is there. You're downloading it now or it is installed? Okay, what's the next thing? We have the company now. The next one is I want to again group it on the orders. So within an order, I want to know how many items were purchased. So you have an order. One order will contain many items inside it. So let's go ahead and let's go for one more group. So I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to say report. And I'm going to say group expert. One more drill down. So group expert. This time I want to go for the order ID. So you have this orders and order ID. So I have this order ID. Now within an order there will be some items inside it. So I want that order ID. So I'm going to place that order ID. So this is the order ID over here. Let's click OK. And I have one more group name 3, and you can definitely guess this is going to be a number. If you want to see it, you can see that this is going to be a number. That's not going to make any sense to somebody who's going to read that report. So I'm going to pull this thing slightly onto the other side, and I'm going to put a label here to say that it's a order ID. So I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to say insert text object, and I'm going to get it here, and I'm going to say this is order ID. So that's easier when you give this kind of labels. It becomes easier for somebody who's reading the report. We will do the adjustment with the spaces, and we will make it bold, italic, and other things. So first we'll get the raw report, and then we can spend time leisurely to get it in an appealing format. So this is the order ID we have. There is going to be a lot of space there. I will get rid of those spaces later. Okay. As of now, I'm not really interested in the space adjustment. So let's go to the main report again. I'm going back to the report. Now it's a detailed section. Order will contain items inside it. So let's go ahead and let's get the items. Now I'm not going to drill down again. So order will contain items inside it. I will go to the order details. I can get remember I can get this ID from here, or I can get this ID from the other side. It is one and the same, okay, because they are all connected together. As long as the database has the relationship, it's not going to make any difference to me. Now I'm going to drag this product ID and I'm going to place it here, but you know very well ID is again a number. That's not going to make any difference, and you can guess definitely there is a relationship between this product ID and the ID which is there in this product table. So there is the foreign key relationship is there. So when you fetch the data from the database will automatically link everything and it's going to give you in one full stretch. So first I'm going to get this product name and I'm going to place it here. So I will get the product name because the product ID will not make any sense to somebody who is reading it. So I want this product name to appear here. So I got this product name. I think I can slightly increase its size because the product name could be something slightly large. Again, you can, I'm not done this because you can get the idea now. If I added the category, there was one more table called as category. If I added the category, I can still go for one more subsection, that is category wise division. I'm not going to do it. I hope you got the idea how we are going about it. Let's go ahead and then I'm going to get, remember either you take it from here or you take it from here. It's not going to make any difference because this product ID is always linked. Whether here or there, it's not going to make any difference. Okay, this is the same ID, I'm getting it. So this is the product ID, just to show that ID, because the product name can be repeated. You may have the same product name, but the ID will be different. The next one is, I want to know what is the unit price. Now you notice that you have in the order, you have the unit price, and in the product, you have the unit price. Now which one I need to take? Usual business rule. When you are dealing with your clients who are there, your old clients, you will change the unit price and give. Okay. This unit price is for a stranger who is coming and requesting for the product. This price may be the same as this one. The product price may be the same. It's simple. If you go to a local store every day and buy, maybe you're purchasing something, every now and then you're going, then they will give you at a reduced rate. Even though for other customer they may say some other price, slightly higher price. For you they will give you at lower price. That is true even in any business. So this is the finalized unit price for that order. When the order was placed, this was the unit price that they have agreed. Now that unit price might have changed because of some reason. For example, there is a price hike in the petrol. So they said they are going to give 1 unit at 10 rupees, but agreement has been made and now the petrol price has increased by say 50 rupees. Then the cost is too higher, but they have already agreed, nothing can be done. Okay, so that is why whenever there is a rise in petrol or something, business people are always distracted. The reason is the agreement is already done. They have agreed for giving it at some price, and if there is a hike, they have to bear the losses. So this, I'm going to take this one, not the other one. If you take this one, this could be a wrong indication because this was the unit price they have proposed. This was what was agreed, either slightly more or slightly less. So I'm going to get that unit price and I'm going to place it here. Okay. When I look into the report now, if I go back and look into the report, I have the strange problem over here, and that is the rupees that is coming in between. I don't want that rupees to be shown there. So let's fix that problem first and we will come back to the other part. So I will go over here and I'm going to right click on this unit price and I'm going to say I want to format this object. So I will format this object. You have to click on this unit price, then do it. Format this object and I'm going to say I don't want I don't want this fractions to be shown. I'm not really interested in that. And I want this 1000 separator, but I'm not interested in the currency symbol. So that's the thing. Let's click OK. Again, you have a choice for customizing it altogether. You can easily do that. I'm not interested in that. So let's do this, and you have the price that is directly shown over here. Unit price that is shown there. If you want, you put the fractions. It's up to you. Let's go to the next part. You have the unit price, and we want the quantity. Definitely, the quantity has to come from here. I'm going to get the quantity from the order details, and I'm going to place it at this place. And again, as usual, if you try to look at the report, it's going to appear properly, I suppose. There's no problem. So it's appearing properly. There's no problem. Now I want the total amount. What is the total on that? Yes. So you have the unit price. Again, you are free to change it. Now, if you are changing the, this is the label. Remember, this is the field. If you change the field width, the label width automatically increases. If you change the width of the label, the field width will not change. The reverse is not true. If you try to do something over here, that may not be affected at the bottom side. So it's up to you what you want to do with that label. So you have the label and the field, and again that labels are not really required in some case. I want the total. Okay. Now there is a discount here. I'm not going to show the discount. I will just show the total. Now I want to calculate the total as usual. A unit price into quantity minus the discount. And this has to be calculated, and it is not there in the database. So let's do a calculation field. I'm going to go over here, and I want to go for a formula field because that's not available here. Let me right click on this, and I'm going to say new, and I'm going to say total. So total, I've right clicked on this formula field and a new field, and I'm going to click OK for the total. So I have a formula workshop that is available here. How am I going to go with it? So remember, if you click on this one, it will show you all the fields that are in use in your report. This is the one that is there in the database. Full things which are there in the database. Any field you take it, it is one and the same. It's not going to make a difference. So what is that I want to do? I want to go to not this one. Order details, and I want to multiply unit price into, double click on this quantity, unit price into quantity. Okay, I will put them inside the parenthesis. I will put this whole thing inside this parenthesis. So the circular bracket is put up there. So the first one is unit price into quantity. Now I want the discount. How do I get the discount? Okay, 1 minus discount. So what is this 1 minus discount? This is the total price. What is the total price? 100 rupees is the item, 20% off. So how much you are going to give? 80 rupees. So what is this one? 100 minus 20% off 100. So that is what is done. This is the discount amount. 1, this is 100 minus 100 into the discount amount. So 1 minus discount amount is a very simple calculation that has been performed over here. And again, I'm going to put one more parenthesis for this one. So I'm going to put one more parenthesis here, and right at the beginning, the whole thing, I'm going to do that thing because I don't want to cheat the government. So I have this whole thing, the full thing is put in a parenthesis, and I'm going to say I'm going to give a sales tax of 6%. 6% tax or 12% VAT, it's up to you. Sales tax is provided, so it is not the same amount. 0.06, that is 6% tax, or 0.1 to 12% VAT, based on what you are going to pay for the government. So that is the sales tax that is included. You have to include it. You cannot cheat the government. So in the bill, you have to show that you are providing the tax. Go over here and let's say check the thing, and if there is any error, it will tell you that parenthesis is missing or this is not missing. If you are lucky, you will see this thing, so that is no errors found. In that case, you can go ahead. Okay, I will go to the top side again, and I'm going to say save and close. So it's going to save, and I'm back to the report. Save and close, and you're back at the report. If you look at this formula field here, now you have the total that is given to you now. This is the calculated total that is being provided to you. So let's look at that. So we have the total, and I want to drag this total, and I want to place it right in front of the quantity. So I have this total now, it's the calculated field total. Now I'm placing it after the quantity. So I get that thing. Let me go back and see the preview of the report. Let's see how it's going to appear. Again, there is some problem with it, and it's showing me this rupees. I don't want that rupees to appear. It's up to you whether you want to show the fractions. I'm not saying that fractions should not be shown on the report, but definitely I don't want to see that rupees. It is very annoying to see the rupees. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to format this. I don't want to edit the formula. I want to format this object, that is a total field, and I'm going to say I'm not interested in the rupees. So I don't want to show the rupees there. So I don't want to show the currency symbol. And now if you look at your report, you have a report that could be slightly appealing. Okay. So you have a report here. That's not enough, because we have to show what is the total. What's the total that this customer has? What is the total for this report? And we need to show the totals every now and then. Are you there up to this point? Okay. So we have this order ID. I want to show the order total for whoever is paying. Okay. So let's go to the. There won't be any power cut. You don't have to pray. The college has a generator. It will come back. So even if you pray, nothing is going to happen. Okay. So we have this text object. I'm going to put one label here. So for this order ID, I'm going to get the total now. So insert text object, and write in the order 3. This is the order total. So I'm going to say order total. So that's the order total. Okay, that's my total for my order. Again, I'm not making it bold italic. I'm not doing it. It is straightforward from here. You can change the font size and other to highlight it. So I have this one label that is put up there, order total. I want to really do the calculation. So how do I do it? Anywhere you can do it. Right click on it, here or anywhere, except I think on these blocks there. Right click on it and just say insert and summary. Anywhere you can right click on the white area, anywhere, right click, insert summary. So I want to put the summary, and the summary is, it's going to tell you what you want to do it. Do you want to find the maximum of the customer? I am not really interested in that. I want the total. This is, you notice it is fx to say that it's a calculated, it's a formula field. I want to find the total, not the maximum of the total. I want to find the sum of the totals. So total for this customer or total for this order. I have the total for every item. Now I want the total. Okay. Now it just says where you want to put this total. I don't want a grand total now. I want the total for this order ID. So I will select summary for order ID. So that is the one. Let's click OK. And as usual, you will notice that it is going to put that right at the top of, right at the bottom of this total field in this section area. It's going to put that thing, and that's the usual place. Now if you just view the report, you will definitely be convinced that okay, this is the real place. So this is the total, and you get this total over here. That's the right place, but I want to drill this down. What is the meaning of saying drill this down? I'll go for drill down. That means I will hide this detail. When I double click on it, I will expose it to the user. If you are not going for a drill down, it is there at the right place. It automatically goes and puts it at that place. But because I want to demonstrate the drill down effect, I'm doing it. So this time, because of that, I'm not happy with this location. I will drag this from here and place it on the other side. So I have dragged that total and I brought it on the top. This is I'm doing it just because I want to show a drill down effect. That is hiding. We've done that thing in the last class. Now if you notice here, you will notice that there is some small space over here. I want to reduce that space. So what to do? You can left align it and make the thing appear very close by. So instead of showing it here, you can go to the right aligning it. This is the usual one. You can left align it. Okay, you can left align this field so that it appears nearly close to the report. Okay, very close. Then you have to reduce the space between them. You can do that if you feel like you can do that. You just bring it close to this one, order total. Now you'll see that they are very close by. Okay, order total. Let's go back and let's do the same thing for my company total. I will put the report. Did I do this report for you last class? Same report I am repeating it? I don't remember. Am I repeating the same thing or is it different? Yes? I don't remember. Okay, if I'm repeating, I will add a parameter to this so that you will see something new. Okay. I will add a parameter to make it different. Okay, I think last time I added a graph. This time I won't add the graph. Okay, as simple as that. So this time it will be slightly different. Okay, let me go to this company and I'm going to put this insert a text object and I'm going to say company total. If you want, you can put a, I think that is for appealing. Putting a colon here, make it slightly appear. Okay. Then I want a summary again. As usual, you've done this last time. Right click, insert, summary. It's one and the same. Again, I don't want maximum of the customer. I want the total, and I want to sum this. That's not the average. Sum, not on the grand total. I want this time for the customer. The only difference is this time it is for the customer. This summary is per customer, not that's the previous one was order total. Now customer total. How much business that customer has done. So that is it. Again, as usual, it's going to place it. If you notice over here, it's going to place it at the proper location. But I want to place it at the top. I will drag it and place it near the company total. So I've dragged that from here. And I'm placing it near this one. And as usual, you may have to do some slightly larger. And I'm going to left align it. Okay. Then I want to go for the country total. This is the country, so I will go for the country total now. So this is the group one. Right click, insert, text object, and I'm going to say country total. Okay. Country total is there. Let's add the summary again. It's the same thing. Right click, insert, summary. Again, I want it the same old thing. It's in total. I want the sum, and I want it for the country, ship country. I want the total for the ship country. As usual, it's going to place it at the bottom side here. I'm not interested in that location. I will just drag it and place it in front of the country. Then it slightly increase its size. This total will be slightly larger. You need to increase the field size because the country total will be large number. Okay, otherwise it will come in hashes. Okay, if you look at this one now, it's going to appear this way. Spacing has not been done. We not performed the spacing, but we get everything we wanted. Let's go ahead and let's take care of the spacing. The last one I'm going to do is a report total. That is, I want the grand total. Yeah, we're not doing it, but we will do that thing. I'm going to right click on it and insert. Okay, then let's go for this one total. I will go ahead with it. Then sum. This time it is there at the right spot. I want the grand total. Okay. Let's click OK and I get this grand total. Let it be there here only. Let the grand total be here at the section 4 total. Right click. Then I'm going to say insert object and I'm going to say this is grand total. Let it be there at the top, bottom. I have no problem with it. I will format this, edit this object, and I'm going to put a colon. Okay, we have this grand total here. Now, I don't want additional spaces between the section. If you notice here, there is extra space at this point. I don't want that extra space here. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reduce the space between the section, that is the footer side. I will just drag it and match them together. So this one, try to go up. This I'm going to go up. Also, I am not really interested in this full block here, that is the label. I have not touched those label. I don't want the label. Remember, I don't want this label now to be shown to me. So I'm going to click outside, make a box around these labels which are there at the top. These are the labels above the group 1 header. So I don't want them. Select everything and I'm going to delete it. I don't want the label. Okay. I've removed that label. Okay. So label is pulled out, and I'm going to slightly put a extra space between the group section 1, company name, and I think that's enough. So let's see the preview now. You have the group here, then the company, then one more, and so on. Okay, so you get the report. Okay. Now the next challenge is to go for a drill down. I will go to the drill down. You are already familiar. So we will start with this one. So click on this section, right click and say hide drill down. Okay. So select this option. Click on this section now, not on the other one. So drill down is okay. Click on this one, right click, drill down, okay. Click on this, right click, drill down, okay. So all these sections are hidden. I think the country was not really required. So you have the list of the countries now with the country total. Double click on Argentina, Argentina's total. Double click on the first company, you have the first company total. Double click on this, I think you get the order. So complete drill down, one after the other. Are you able to achieve it? Say completed. You are not doing it. Yes. Not what is your name? Yes. So we are back. Now, the next challenge is I don't want to see all the countries. There is a problem with few countries, and I want to see only few countries, not all the countries. I am not really interested in looking at the sales reports of all the countries. So I want to view only the sales report for given selected country. How to go about it? Okay. For this, we will have to add a parameter. So based on the value of this parameter, I want to filter out the content. So if I select USA or UK or Argentina or some France or some country, only their details has to be shown. Other customers, I don't want to go through a billion of records to find out what is going on in the sales. So I want to make a selection. So I will go here to the parameter field, right click on it, and I'm going to say new parameter. And I'm going to give a name to this parameter, not my parameter. I'm going to give it as parameter called as country. And also, did you do it? Are you here up to this point? Okay. So then I will go to the bottom side and I'm going to say there are many things. It is obvious one. Show the viewer panel and show all these things. Now I want to go for a multiple selection. By default, it says allow multiple values false. I want it to make it as true. I want the multiple selection true, so that more than one country can be selected. It may be required. We want to make a comparison. The management wants to make a comparison. Can do it. Now I want to get the values. So I will go here. So I want to get the values. So currently there is no values that is specified. I will go here. The values. Then I have to select the fields from which I am going to select my countries, and you know very well the field will be ship country. So I want to get the values from the ship country. So I want to fill the list with these ship countries, and then I will say that these are the countries which are available to you. Select the countries, and I'm going to show the report for you. So that's what I'm going to do it. Then that's not enough. We have just selected it. We have to fill the values here. So I'm going to go here and say action and say append all database values. So I'm going to do that. It's going to fetch the values and it's going to put those values there. Okay. Then click OK and you have it. Now this parameter, it is just a parameter. It will select. What it is going to do is, if you run this application now, if you show the view here, it's going to show you that I have not connected. I should have connected it. It's going to show you the list, and so you have a provision for selecting the parameters, but that's not connected to the report. So you know very well. I created something, a formula field. Then I pull that thing into my report. So I made a connection between them. Now I have a parameter field, but that's not part of my report. So I have to make a connection between them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to anywhere right click on it, and I'm going to go to the report. And in the report I have select expert. So under report I have select expert, and I will go for the record expert. Now you can go for the group expert also, or you can go for the selection of the group, but I will go for the selection of all the records. So I will go here and I'm going to say select expert. Remember, under report, select expert and record. It's going to show you which field you want to make the selection. Remember, parameter list will contain all the countries, that is Argentina, France, Italy and all those things. I have to say that match the country to Italy or match the country to Argentina or some other place. So I will go here and I'm going to say to this ship country. Where is that ship country is available? Orders. I will select this ship country. Now value of this ship country. So what is that I am saying is select all the records where value of this ship country is equal to the parameters that are provided to you. So the parameter will contains a list of countries. Your ship country, that is this ship country, the selection must be in such a way that this ship country is equal to all the values which are there in the parameters. So I'm going to click OK now, and you are at this place, and it's going to say orders dot ship country is any value, and say it must be equal to. So order dot ship country is equal to question mark country. Now what is this question mark country? Is the parameter. Anything, any country list. So that is what it's going to say. If you click here, this is what it's going to say. Order dot ship country is equal to the parameter value. So that is what it's going to say. Okay, let's go back and let's click OK. And let's see the preview here. Okay, this time it's going to give you the list. Okay, are you getting it? Are you getting the list now? Yes. Now you select any country. You can remove any country. You can select any country. I'm going to select Canada. You can add it. Say USA, UK. You can add. You can remove it. Click OK. And you notice that it is filtered for only those countries. Next time if you say the preview, in the preview it won't show any changes. Don't do that thing. It's done. Only those countries are being shown. You are not doing it. I'm very sure about that. Yes. You have the report with you. Let's connect it to the project, and let's say this in the action. We will slightly modify the report in the next section. So the next part. If you go back to the crystal report now, you will notice that it is already connected. If you go to the web form, you have this one. If it's not connected, well and good. You have this crystal report. You have this crystal report. Go to the web form here. Click on this one, and it's going to say choose the report source. Now the report source is this one. This is the one that has the report with you. I'm going to say this one. Report source. If you go to the, and it is going to fill out everything. It's going to take some time for it to get everything. Okay. Now this report source already has it. I think it has the report with it. Let's run this thing. That's all we need to do. Let's give it a try. Let's be able to get the report on the web page. Okay, I'm getting it now. You have this Canada. You can double click on it. You get that thing. You get the order. You get the list. And so on. Now you notice that you can come back to the main report and you have it. Now how do I change this Canada or any other thing? You have a place wherein you can change the parameter. Click on this and say you want to add or remove the parameter values. So if you want to remove some parameters, you can remove it. Click OK and then say apply. It will be applied. Okay, here you have that. Also, as usual, you have the same things, that such as you can export it, you can print it, you can export it to a PDF or I don't know, whatever it is, you can export it. The facility is there. Let's come there. You will be able to save the report in the PDF format. Save. Okay. Only thing that I have not done in this is I have not given a report heading. So let's go and give a report heading. We'll give a report heading, and that's this. I will put a text here, and I'm going to say sales report. Also, one more. I'm just putting a report here now, and also the other one. Insert text object. Trading company, I think I gave last time. Northwing Trading Company. Okay, then I will slightly make it as bold. Maybe 18. Well, you can go to this toolbox. You've done it in the last class. Toolbox, and I'm going to drag line. You can put a box also, not that you're supposed to put a line every time. The box also from that. So Northwind Trading Company is the report that I'm putting here. And last one, just put a graph in order to make it slightly appealing. So let's see the sales report, and we are going to show the including the just reduce this size. We'll put one graph here to finalize the report. So I'm going to say insert, right click insert, and say chart. Okay. I'll put a graph here, insert a chart here. Now based on what? Based on the, we'll just show you the country wise, because we are using the parameters on the countries. So just a variation of the countries. We can say the graph of shipped countries. So where is that? Shipped countries. So we have this orders graph for the change of the shipped country for every country. Show the total. So where is the total? We have total. Okay. Show the total of the. Then maybe you can have the exercise. This one I will leave it to you. You can change the option and so on. You try on your own. Okay. Say I'm going to say sales per country. I will give sales per country. Okay. I don't want to say sum of total. Okay. I will just say total sales. You can change the other thing. Ship country again. I will change it. Let's make it as country. Click OK, and that's it. You need to slightly align this. I don't have space now. I think I'm there. Let's save it and let's give it a try. I have selected the UK country. Are you doing it? Yes, this is not a difficult task. Canada, UK, and USA, that's the country, sales per country. You have the selected countries are being shown. Now, once you select the parameter, during the preview, it won't allow you to select the parameter again and again. You can refresh it and do it. Okay. That's not a big deal. Save everything. Save your report and just give it a try. So this is how it's going to appear. Now let's go back. I don't think that this is just for fun. It is not. Okay. Reporting is one of the important thing when you talk about the business intelligence. When you talk about data mining, the last part is you have to show the report. That's why it is really required. And you will notice that we have created a simple drill down report based on the sales report. Last time, what did I do again? Sales report only. What was that I did last time? Sales report. Again on the same thing, same criteria. Okay, now this time because some of you have some problem with the web page, let's go ahead with the ordinary windows. Now, I wanted to do this just to tell you that it is the same. The technique remains same. Whether you are doing it for the web or whether you are doing it for your Windows application, it's not going to make much difference. Okay, let's go and let's create a new Windows, ordinary Windows application. I will create a Windows application. This will reduce a lot of load on the system itself, so that you'll be able to easily create it. Now the technique remains same whether you are using Windows ASP.NET or this one. There's no change. Let's click OK, and we are back to the ordinary Windows application. I'm going to create an ordinary Windows application. And this is based on the crystal report itself. This is for the pivot chart that you are familiar with. When you show the pivots, it is much easier to make the comparison, and most of the time management is really interested in those kind of things. So how do you create a pivot table and just show it? Okay, so it is up to you. So let's try to create the report that shows the summarized information to the user. Okay. Again, we will do it in terms of the country, ship country, and we are going to show the country versus the year. So what was the total that was done for the year? So let's go ahead and let's add a crystal report to our application. Now you notice that when you are doing it in the Windows, and if you go to the reporting, the crystal report will not be available to you. The reason is when you are doing a Windows application, it is believed that you are going to create a client-side application, and in the profile of the .NET, those libraries which are crystal report, which are server-side libraries, will not be included. So what you need to do now is go to your project Solution Explorer, go to the properties, and you need to change the .NET profile altogether. Double-click on this properties, and then go to the .NET. It is in the client profile. Just change it to .NET 4. This is a full profile. .NET 4 is a full profile. .NET client profile is the reduced version, wherein they are not including everything. So everything is not required at every time. So let's reduce this. When they reduce it, what is the advantage is you are not unnecessarily dumping the libraries into your application. Now when you do it, everything will vanish and it will restart all over again. Let's go back to the Solution Explorer, and I'm going to double click on the form. Back to the form now. Now if you go to the toolbox, you will notice that there is this crystal report that is available in the toolbox. So you get this crystal report, okay, directly available. You can you can go here and add a a new crystal report, add a new item, say it's a crystal report. Then add a viewer and do it. It is one and the same. Whether you do it from here, add a report first, then add a viewer and show it, or you add a viewer first, then add a report. It's up to you. There are 101 ways in which you can achieve the same result. Let's go to the toolbox and let me drag the crystal report viewer. I will drag the crystal report viewer first. Okay, the crystal report viewer is here. I will go to the common task and I'm going to say I want to create a new, there is nothing to choose because I don't have the report here. So I'm going to say I want to create a new report. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to say what's the name of the report. I'm not really interested in changing its name. I will click OK to create that report. So I have the report now. As usual, I'm not going to go for the wizard, but I expect you to at least try it once what the wizard will do. Sometime it would be easier if you are using the wizard, but not for every time. Let's click OK, and we are there with the same place where we have started with. So it is the same look that you have. We have the database fields here, and we need to select the database now. So I want to show the country and the total for the years. So country and year. Let's click on this database expert. Are you there here? Everybody is there? Okay. So database expert. You can select the Northwind database, but just to revise what we are doing, you can directly go here and do it. It's one and the same, but just to tell you what is the other way from the scratch if you want to do it. So go to the create new connection. It's not really required. If you have the connection here, just make use of the connection. And I'm going to go to the database files, click open, click OK. I'm sorry, I think I made a mistake. If you made a mistake, you can just again go back to the same place. Right click and go to, am I going outside screen? Okay. So for example, I just click OK here without selecting the fields. What am I going to do it? Right click again, go to the database expert. You are back to the same place. From here, make the selection. Okay. It's one and the same. I'm going to open up the tables from here. Now I want to show the orders. So order, I think, then what was the total per orders? I think I will select order details. I think product is not required because I'm not going to show the product. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to show the country versus the year. Click OK. I hope if the fields are not there, I will go back and add the fields. Click OK again. I think I want to just verify. I wanted this one, that is the country field, and I want this order date. I think the other one is not really required. I think the other one has the unit price. That's right here. Let's go back to the report. I want to add a pivot table. Right click on it, insert, and you have, where is that? Okay, I will go here and say I want a cross tab. Okay, put that thing. Put it here. Okay, what did I do? If you are not able to follow it, right click and go for the cross tab query. Cross tab table, select this one, cross tab. You can have a sub report, one report inside that other one. Okay, click on that, place it here. I'm going to place it in the header section. The rows I want to get is from the order, I want to get the ship country. This is the one that I want to do it. So along the rows I will show the countries. Along the columns I want to show the years. So I want to show the total sales per year across the country. Now this is required. This kind of report is required because they may want to study what's happening in one country. Are the sales increasing or are the sales coming down? So the management people or the executives are really interested in that. Along the column, I will select the order date. Where is this order date? I have this. Where is that thing? Order date. Order date. I will select it and I'm going to add it to order date. Now this order date, I don't want it to be shown. If I directly run this one every day, for every date it's going to show me the total. I'm not really interested in. I want to go for the year wise. You can go for a quarter of the year. If you are producing quarterly reports, I'm going to go here to the group option and I'm going to say that I don't want it for each day. I want half the year or a year or a quarter of an year. In this case, I want it for an year. Okay. Columns will be printed per year. That means I will get the yearly total, not the other total. Okay, so I got that thing. Now what is that? It's going to come over here. So you get the countries, continuous countries, and you get the year 97, 98, 99, 2000 and so on. You're going to get the year as the column. Now what will be printed in the middle area? So that is where the things will come. Now I want to show what is the total sales. This is a summarized field. So per order, what is the sales? So it is not there. Now you notice that in the last example itself, we know that we don't have the totals. It's not there in the table because the table has been normalized, and when the people normalize it, they say that these fields are redundant and they are not required and so on. So they have removed it. This time we are in trouble and we are supposed to create the field on our own. So let's create a new formula by clicking on this one. And I'm going to give the same thing, that is the total. I did this thing in the last example. I'm going to do the same thing here also. I'm going to click on OK, and I'm going to see this same old thing, that is the formula workbench, and I'm going to do the same thing what I did last time, and that is I will go to the order details here. I can go to this one and I can do it. So what did I do here is unit price into quantity, and I have put a parenthesis across this, unit price into quantity, and I then said I want to go for a discount. So I will say 1 minus discount. This was the one that I did. Okay, 1 minus discount. Okay, 1 minus discount. Okay, then I want to put one more parenthesis for the whole thing. You've done it last time. I have some issues with the hard disk now. It's doing something. Okay, this whole thing is put up with that into 1.06. That is my sales tax. 6% VAT or 12% VAT. It's up to you how much VAT you want to put. Okay, so that is it. So unit price into quantity 1 minus discount will give you the total price, that the price for which the product was sold, and you add the tax to it so that you are not cheating the government. So let's go ahead and let's click save and exit. We are back, and we will see the field. We are saving and exiting, and we see this field, and we are going to add it here. So I can just add it here. It's going to show the sum of that. So it is a summarized version. Remember, per year, per country, the total sales. It's going to show the total sales. Per one country, what's the total sales? Before we click OK, you can see some of the special effects that they have. So you can see the reports in multicolors. So if you want, you use it. I'm not going to do that thing. I want a black and white report. I'm not happy with the report. The colors that they are providing, let's click OK. To finalize, again you have the styles. This part you do it leisurely at home. If you want, you select any one. I'm not interested in that. Okay. Click OK, and that's all you need to do. your report is ready to go. You have created the summarized report. Let's go back to the Windows now and to your form. I don't know what I did, but I think I did something here. I'm not supposed to do it. I will choose a report if it is not selected. I think by default it has selected it. You can just run it and to see the report. If the spacing is not proper, you are familiar with the Excel. It will show you the hashed version. You get to see a pivot table here or cross tab. If the spacing is not proper, you see this one. You are already familiar with that. That is, column width is not sufficient to show the values. You can also format this so that rupees is not shown. Do that. You have to slightly increase the column width. Now, when you increase the column width, you must be very careful with it because if you try to increase the column width in any way you like it, it's going to create slight problem. Okay. You just increase one column width and just see the preview. You do it, otherwise it will show as a splitted one. Still there. Slightly increase the column width and it's going to appear. Okay, I think it's there. Slightly increase the column width on this. Go to the inside and just increase the column width. Go to this corner and just increase the column width. Okay. The total sales has been provided. I would like to put one graph. I will select this whole thing, just push it to the other side. I think I can put the graph right at the top. You can, is it done? Yes? Okay, I will make a, see the report here. Again, I think I missed it. One more time. If you carelessly, if you drag it, it will show a block. It will make a separation, okay, column separation. Then you have to manually bring it back. So it's a bit precise way of doing it. It's not easy to increase the column width. If you try to do it, it will show a break here. So slightly increase its column and just see whether that's okay. And then if it's coming properly, you can do it again. You can go here. It is the same old thing. You can go to the row here and say format object. If you don't want to see the rupees being shown for every column, you can format it. It's up to you. It's not that you're supposed to do that. The next one is we would like to go for a graph as well as parameters. Just to recall how to use the parameters, I would like to start with the parameter, then the graph along even for this one. What is the meaning of that? When you see this report, you will notice that it is showing the variation 1996, 97, 99 for 3 countries. We may not be interested in looking at the reports of all the 3 countries. Come front here with your laptop. Yes. Okay. We may not be interested in looking at all the countries. So we want to restrict ourselves to 2 countries. So how do I do it? I will ask the user, select your countries, and we will show the pivot chart only for them. So let's do that thing, and let's add a parameter to our report. I will go to the report. Where is that thing gone? Okay. Field Explorer. I will go to this Field Explorer now. Let me go to the parameter field. I'm going to add a new parameter. This is just to make you aware of how to do it. So right click on the parameter, and if you are not observed, right click on this parameter and say new parameter. That's all. I will give a name as usual. I'm going to give the name again same as country. So nothing new here. Also, I want a multiple selection. That means they may be interested in selecting multiple values. So I will just say I want a multiple selection to be true. Okay, then the next one is I want the countries to be selected. Again, as usual, I will select these few countries. Ship country, I'm going to select these ship countries from the values. I will select ship countries. After that, I will go to the actions and I'm going to say append all values. So that's it. Have all the values appended. Click OK. So you have the parameter. Is it done? You have added the parameters. Yes. Okay. Now you need to make a connection with the report. Right click on it and then say report. Select expert. I want to connect that parameter with my report. So right click on the report. On the reports, select and for the record. So I want to select the record. So I'm going to select the record. Again, usual thing. I want to make a selection on the select country. So I will go here and say ship country, not the select country, ship country. On the this is I'm doing it to the selection expert. So then I have the ship country. Click OK. It's going to say what you want to do with the order slot ship country, and I'm going to say it must be equal to the parameters that are provided to me, equal to the parameters. So it is equal to question mark country. Now if you're using SQL Server, it will be at country, because SQL Server or any other Oracle or any other, they allow you to the named parameter. Microsoft Access does not like named parameter, so you don't have that option there. If you click here, it's going to show that thing. Click OK, and that's it you need to do. If you now view this thing, it's going to show the same thing. I want to say the Canada. I'm just looking at the preview now. Finland, Denmark, maybe Belgium. Click OK. Only those countries are being shown. Select 2 countries and only those countries will be shown.